And let's talk about Jennifer, who apparently, there's a lot of tea that's been coming out about J-Lo and Ben Affleck. It feels like every damn day that I do a show that we've been doing the latest on what's going on in regards of Bennifer and their whole damn relationship. It's like every other damn day. And it's like, I'm tired, but since it's trending, since everybody's talking about it, let's talk. We got to keep it going. But why stop now, right? So amid reports that Ben has moved his belongings out of their shared home, which they're trying to sell, by the way, and claims that the celebs are selling off their art. Page Six is out here reporting that the couple's marriage is done and apparently has been for a minute. Now, according to sources, they've been apart since March, but Affleck is very protective of Jennifer. Now, rumors of the couple's split hit a fever pitch in May after Affleck was noticeably absent from J-Lo's side at major red carpet events like the Met Gala, which she co-chaired this year. He also didn't accompany her to the premiere of her new Netflix project, Atlas. Lopez then added fuel to the rumor mill that she liked an Instagram post about unhealthy relationships, saying you can't build a relationship with someone who is disconnected from themselves. That's what the post said at the time. Now, Jennifer later canceled her greatest hits tour, This Is Me Live, Page Six exclusively reported, to take time off to be with her children, family, and close friends. But yeah, we already know the reason why she actually quit that situation was because wasn't nobody out here watching it. Or, sorry, watching it. Wasn't nobody paying tickets to see the show. She fucked it up by calling it This Is Me Now, the tour, which I think rubbed people the wrong way because they were like, oh, now you're about to shove all them horrible ass songs from that dated ass album down our throats, and we don't want to hear all of that when we go pay money to see your tour. Then she started trying to charge a whole lot of people a whole lot of money for a meet and greet, and it's like, sis, you're not even that girl where damn, you're not even that girl that, what was it, like that, because I was just thinking about something where I just watched this clip of Watch What Happens Live. Damn, I really wish I would have brought that clip up. Y'all didn't see it, but I had shared it in my stories. And Adam Lambert was on the show, and it was some other dude too. I didn't know who that was, but Adam Lambert was on there, and Andy Cohen plays this game on his show called "Do You Give a Damn?" or "Do the Gays Give a Damn?" or something or another. So Adam Lambert was on the episode, I guess, to promote his music and the documentaries and stuff that he did on ITV, which I actually I forgot to bring that up. I actually watched the ITV documentary the day that I did the story on it, and then the day that it dropped, it was on YouTube. So if y'all, I hope it's still up there. It was a really good one. So anyway, they asked him, do gays give a damn about Jennifer Lopez canceling her tour? And the guy was like, yeah, I think they care. And the look on Adam's face had me cackling. He was just like, very much like Britney whenever she would hear like some questionable vocals on an episode on when she used to judge X Factor. And Andy caught it, and he was like, I don't think that's her wheelhouse, which it isn't. It's like, yeah, she may, well, I ain't gonna say allege, it is, we heard the tea. She may have a child that's part of the queer community as being non-binary, and may have people in her family that is also a part of the whole non-binary situation. However, I don't feel like Jennifer Lopez is someone who has catered a lot of her music to the gay community. If she makes her music and whoever likes it, likes it. She really hasn't even though she's performed at Pride, her music has never really kind of been locked within the gay community. The gay community, in my opinion, does not look at Jennifer the same way that we look at Madonna, a Kylie Minogue, a Charlie XCX. Like Charlie XCX is that girl. The queers love her at this point. I have loved her for a long time because of the type of the genre of music that she does, or Rihanna, Beyonce, like those, like the gays live for those girls. Jennifer Lopez has never really been part of that conversation. So they said, so people, the fans weren't willing to take that risk in regards to being like, okay, so we don't even know what this tour is going to give, and we're not taking that risk in regards of that what this tour is going to give, because we don't know, and we don't trust you, because the way you came out and branded this tour the first time, we was kind of like, no ma'am, we're good. So she's got to go through a serious rebrand, in my opinion. Like, I feel like at this point, with this marriage and everything that's happening, she really needs to do a new, I know y'all gonna probably get mad at me for saying this, but whatever. She may have to work on a new album, but if she does, maybe we need some of those heartbreak songs, but will people care? But I keep saying that what Hennifer needs to do is stick to the dance stuff. We want to see, like, I think what Robert and I was talking about earlier, when we felt like they said, when we was talking about what may have hurt Janet's career, that she thought that because she was a certain age, that people didn't want to hear dance music from her. I'm like, bitch, if you still got the ability to hit a two-step at whatever age, we want the dance music. Madonna ain't stopped giving us dance music and didn't give a fuck about what her age was. She was up there keeping up with them 20-something-year-olds when she was doing, her mania tour before the Madam X tour, all the other tours leading up to the Madam X tour, I'll say. She was giving full on, going through it, physical choreography, all that other stuff. So if Madonna was giving it in her 50s, still up there dancing, there's no excuse for Janet. There's no excuse for Hennifer. If you still got the ability to get there and dance and keep up with your dance, those young kids that you hire to be your background dancers, then keep doing it. We don't want to hear you trying to sing like you Mariah Carey. Girl, you ain't got the range. But anyway, so they also went on to say back in May, a source told Page Six that Affleck had come to his senses about his and J-Lo's short-lived marriage and wanted to call it quits. And so what I felt like this is, because of all the timing and everything went on with the marriage, I truly feel in my heart of hearts, and I said this yesterday, and I'm probably just sounding like I'm beating a dead horse at this point. I truly feel the reason why their marriage is where it is now is because she broke his trust by using a lot of the personal stuff. Like, he had all those love letters. Like, she revealed it in the what is it? The greatest love story never told. He said, I would think like the story about, about a love story or whatever, and the stuff that's going on in our personal life. I thought this would be something that she would keep to ourselves. Then I didn't like he was basically saying, like, and you could tell by his body language, he wasn't comfortable with her sharing a lot of the love letters that he had written to her over the years, that he had gifted her as a gift for Christmas, by the way, in a binder, all the love letters he wrote. He didn't like the idea that she was sharing this with, the people that she was working with on that album, the album y'all didn't care about. So he was uncomfortable with that. So I didn't think she was going to do something like that. So that's what it took for you to be inspired. Like, I would think, like, I'm always inspired as, when I'm being creative or an artist. Yes, sometimes it ebbs and flows, but that relationship with you and Ben could have been the only thing that caused you to want to do whatever. But anyway, we all know it was a vanity thing. She was in her self-absorbed bag. Ben is the opposite. He's someone who's extremely private. She's someone who's not. And I feel like with all that happening, she broke his trust. And I think that is the catalyst of the whole situation. He trusted, thinking like, oh, well, if you put all this out there, you saying, because you were so big on, oh, I have to take the risk. It's worth the risk. And even though everybody's advising me against it, probably including Ben. Then when you realize the album flopped, nobody cared about the documentary. We didn't understand what the fuck the movie musical was about. And she kept saying in the thing, well, nobody understands it. Well, bitch, if nobody understands it, then clearly it's a bad damn idea. But when you in your Delulu bag, this is what you get. But you want to keep going because you have to prove everybody wrong. Come to find out, they was all right and now your ass is wrong. But this is what happens when you stubborn. So now it costs you your marriage. And that's what I believe, in my opinion. I don't know if y'all agree or not, but if you do, let me know in the comments, that this is the beginning of what caused the rift between them. This is why I said y'all should just took time to get to know each other and date instead of being so quick to like get together. She didn't even let her pussy get dry from A-Rod being wrapped around A-Rod peen before she jumped on him. And Ben's full of, a piece of shit for love bombing her and going after her, like being real persistent and going after her in regards of the marriage, getting back with her. But then I'm looking at your ass sideways, and that's probably why he mad. Because I'm sitting there thinking that, well, why would you also have this situation where it was just like you had all these love letters still while you were married to Jennifer Garner? Because the math ain't mathing the way you was doing. But I'm looking at it as like, wait a minute. So while you was married to that other Jennifer, you actually had them love letters still? So you still pining for Jennifer while you married to Jennifer. So you ain't shit with that either. And to me, I'd be looking at Ben like somebody, like you went to one of the most prestigious schools. Like, I know you're smart. I think you went to Yale. You're a smart guy, 2-time Oscar winner. But you ain't bright when it comes to relationships, so you deserve to be alone. So you wrong for love bombing Hennifer, and Hennifer, you a fool for trying to risk your whole relationship for your and nobody cared. So it's unfortunate that the marriage didn't work out. I can't be surprised to say I didn't see it coming, but it is what it is, child. But I'm just waiting any moment when y'all just fully officially announce it, and we could all move on with our lives and all that good stuff. So whatever. Let's move on from this, but I guess we're not gonna be able to until there's gonna be more stories coming out, I'm sure. And then we're just waiting with bated breath until Bennifer announced their joint statement that they've called it quits. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.